The Adams Archive.
TikTok allows Mexican cartels to post help wanted ads for human smugglers. So the cartel is literally posting on TikTok asking for help smuggling people across borders, and TikTok is allowing it. They're posting advertisements to people to hire them to smuggle people across the border. That's trafficking. And it's still happening right at this moment. Okay, again, this comes from the Post Millennial. It says, this week I had the opportunity to ride along with the Kinney County Sheriff's Department. Kinney, Texas is a hotspot for human smuggling, facilitated by the cartels. High-speed chases, rollovers, and witnessing graphic deaths are a regular occurrence for deputies in Kinney County. While riding with Deputy Molinaire, a veteran deputy from Kinney County, he informed me how cartels are advertising smuggling jobs to Americans. He showed me one example of an ad on TikTok, and within minutes of looking myself, I found more than a dozen ads that were blatantly advertising smuggling jobs for the cartel. As I was engaging with these ads, I realized one had an information label from TikTok that read, participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt. And this ad said some shit in Spanish that I can't read. But if you can read Spanish, I'll try my best. Oculto conductores que radiquen en Texas solo gente interesada y seria buena paga 10,000 or a $20 million in 3 hours, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, San Marcos, San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Waco, Texas. Message us or some shit like that. I don't speak Spanish, but maybe you do, so there you go. And I'm probably sure you couldn't have understood what I said anyways, even if you did. As you'll see, the video with the label is a very obvious example of human smuggling and even shows the process of smuggling migrants past Border Patrol. Chats between the smuggler and the organization and the reward that comes after. And here's the video. It's a video of like 3 Mexican dudes looking around, saying some stuff, showing some people literally in the back of a car. Messages, taking them over the border in a vehicle. Oh my gosh. And then some money on the table. Whoa. And that's literally on TikTok right now. Now, this doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me at all that TikTok would allow the cartel to advertise human trafficking on their platform, because the fentanyl that's being produced, that's going to the cartel, that's coming up through the United States of America, as Trump has spoken on before, is coming from China. Right now, we know for sure that the CIA has sold cocaine and crack into the ghettos of the United States at certain points for profitability, that they can fund their deep underground black ops projects that we're not allowed to know about, so that they don't have to worry about it being funded by U.S. tax dollars and it coming back to them. So we know that for sure. There's been plenty of documentaries that have happened on that. The Cocaine Cowboys documentary, all about the CIA funding cocaine endeavors, even, and that kind of goes back to the Tillman stuff that we're going to talk about later. He got mad, the NFL player that we're going to talk about in a little bit, got mad because he found out that we were sitting and protecting opium fields in Afghanistan. And that was their job there. So we'll talk about that in just a minute, but it goes on in this conversation. And in the text messages that I was talking about, it says, the translation is, let me know, when do y'all arrive? And it says 40, says the smuggler. Is there traffic? A little bit, no more than 23 minutes. The individual account amongst the countless others are allowed to post recruitment videos with the intent to employ American citizens to engage in human smuggling on behalf of cartels. Instead of removing these illegal advertisements, TikTok allows cartel recruiters to stay on the platform and organize human smuggling operations. TikTok is well known for being the platform with some of their strictest censorship, but despite that, they seem to be more concerned about Americans voicing their political opinions than organized cartel recruiting Americans to commit multiple felonies via human smuggling. Yeah. Oh, by the way, talking about censorship, my account got completely banned on TikTok. And you guys hear the stuff I'm talking about here. It's not that wild. It's not that crazy. I'm not inciting violence. Like, we're sitting here talking shit, drinking beer. Not that crazy, right? So I get banned off of TikTok, but not the cartel employing human traffickers through advertising. says we're seeing all walks of life. We've had those that are hurting for money. They're in a bind financially and are looking to make an easy buck. We've picked up a couple of attorneys that have been smuggling. Recently, we caught 2 girls from active duty, and at this point in time, I think they were National Guard or active duty smuggling. What? National Guard smuggling? So we've seen it all. I ran a check on one kid. He was out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, checked to see where he lived, did a little background looking, and of course, he's living at home. His folks are living on a $600,000 house, so I don't think he was here for the money. I think he was here for the thrill. And then there are those who want to make a name for themselves or try to join a gang or do whatever to get part of the clique to make easy money. It's not worth it. And here it is.
Well, I never thought of myself as being outspoken about this. I'm just saying what I'm seeing here, trying to protect my county, my city, my state, and the country in general. But somebody has to say it.
There's a guy in the back of the rear of the car, the cargo area, trying to hide. Really? You want to put money on it?
He opens the back of this truck and sees people in the back area of this vehicle.
We've always seen more human smuggling than drugs, always, because of the way we sit. Yes, we are a border county. We've got 16 miles of border with Mexico. But because of international trade, because of ports of entry, Del Rio and Eagle Pass have ports of entry. We don't. On one hand, on one side of the coin, it's still Mayberry. I can still walk the streets at night. The women actually can go out and walk the streets, get their exercise, whatever, without being harassed, without having to be worried about being kidnapped or shot or run over. On the other side of the coin, the traffic that comes through here, because of the way we sit, makes it a volatile place. We have prosecuted close to 6,000 people for criminal trespass and 1,100 for human smuggling. So we are at the epicenter of this. 99.9% are American citizens, and we're seeing all walks of life.
Pretty wild. It shows 5 other examples of people showing their advertisements on TikTok to smuggle people. Wow. And it goes on and on and on. You can, again, read more about this on the Post Millennial, which is an exclusive article that they found themselves talking about the human trafficking that's going on there. Pretty crazy stuff.